Hi, Aidan. Katie Leigh here, and let me answer some of your questions, hopefully. All right. How am I, and what do I do? Oh, okay. So, how to get into voice acting? Well, my voice didn't seem to get too much older as I got older, and some people suggested I might want to look into doing some voice acting. So, I ended up making a demo with somebody and sending it to an agent and started auditioning and kind of learning on the job. I did have some improvisational theater training, and that helped me a lot. How am I so well known today? Well, I don't know. I guess I've been doing this for 40 years, and I've been on some long-running animated series like the Gummy Bears and the Muppet Babies. And I've also been working on a radio show for 35 years playing the same character. It's called Adventures in Odyssey, and I play Connie Kendall on that show. What would I suggest to young kids wanting to get into voice acting? Well, I would suggest you practice reading out loud. Take workshops. There's plenty of workshops online to learn how to be prepared for today's market. There's a website called, it's www.iwanttobeavoiceactor.com. I would recommend you check that out. And there's so many different types of voiceover, but voice acting, like for cartoons, I'd say read kids' books out loud and come up with character voices and start working on developing your character voices. You can always take one of my workshops. My website, katielee.com. That's KATIELEIGH.com. There's conferences. You are in England. There's Gravy for the Brain over there, and there's the Voice Actors Network over there. So there's lots of information and what am I trying to say? There's opportunities, but also ways of getting involved in the industry and learning more. How many hours does it take to become a voice actor? It could take one or a bazillion. I don't know. There's no magic to it. Everybody's story is different. But to be really good at anything, as we know, it takes 10,000 hours. So I think that applies to voice acting as well as it does to anything else that someone decides they want to do. With everything closed, how would I suggest to a young person developing your voice acting skills? Well, I already told you there's a lot of stuff online, workshops, information, seminars, webinars, all kinds of things to educate yourself and to practice your skills. Get a computer, get a microphone, read, listen, have your friends give you feedback. What programs do I suggest? Well, I just told you the Global Voice Acting Academy, Gravy for the Brain, Voice Actors Network, and acting. There's improv online with Rebecca Ha. Love that improv. You can do all that online. In college, I studied broadcasting, but any kind of theater, it's voice acting, little v, big A. So get good at acting. What am I doing now? Well, I just launched a new show online called Tell You Later with my buddy Will Ryan. So it's like a podcast, but it's the show. There's music. We're goofy. Someone said to me, well, it's two people just kind of having fun. And so we're doing that. I've been directing some cartoons. I've been voicing a lot of educational voices for educational applications. What else am I doing? All kinds of stuff. Writing a couple books. And I do have a book out with Will called Adventures in Oddity. So we've got that going on. I've got some things in my shop at my website for fans. So I've been working on my website. What sparks me to get into? I just that's just my personality. I like to talk. I have a pretty good imagination. I have a pretty good sense of humor. I think you have to have a good sense of humor to be a good voice actor, to find the funny in things, to be a good mimic. I really like what I do. I love it. It's lots of fun. Every day it's something different. And how old was I when I started? I was around 18. Started exploring. When I graduated college, I was 22. And I probably went full-time voice acting when I was 24. I quit my day job, and that's pretty much it. So thank you for asking. Talk to you later.